Connor is a sound engineer who is infatuated with Olivia. They are at their friend Greg's wedding and give a heartfelt toast. The next morning, he goes to Greg's cafe and looks for Olivia, who works there. Greg says that even though he is obsessed with her, he never makes a move from his end. While working, Olivia notices a man named Kevin sitting there. She takes him away and asks him to leave by saying they aren't a good match, and that's why she ghosted him. On the other hand, Greg points Connor towards a girl sitting there, Jenny. She's been stood up by her date, and Greg asks Connor to make a move. Olivia manages to kick out the guy, and she feels a certain jealousy when she sees them together. She barges into their conversation and says that she slept with Connor once. But Jenny is not weirded out by it, and all three of them start to enjoy their night together. They start to dance at the club, and Connor gets close to both girls. Later that night, they return to his place. While chatting, Jenny excuses herself and goes to the washroom. Olivia becomes suggestive and says that they should sleep together. Connor is taken aback at first, but she manages to persuade him anyway. Jenny comes back at that moment, and Connor suggests that they should play truth or dare. Jenny is on board, and Olivia dares Jenny to kiss her. They do kiss, and after that, it's Connor's turn. His dare is the same, and they perform it. Things become heated, and they end up sleeping together. The next morning, he wakes up with both women on his bed. He is making coffee when Jenny gets there. They both agree that Olivia gets what she wants. She goes to shower, but before leaving, she asks him to join her as well. He then goes to the cafe and asks Olivia out for a date. She's still not interested and says that he is impossible to please. After begging for a while, she finally agrees to go on one date with him. He shows up in the evening, completely overdressed. Just then, Olivia's sister calls her and reminds her that she was supposed to babysit their kids. They go to Evelyn's house, and she has no idea who Connor is, but they simply choose to ignore it and go on their date. The kids create a ruckus in the house, leaving Olivia frustrated. But Connor finally manages to calm them down and play guitar for them. For the first time, her heart flutters at him. She compliments him about his skills with kids, and Connor remarks on how they make a perfect team. They also decide to get frisky on her sister's bed. Soon enough, their dates start to multiply. They get to know each other and become even closer. They soon start to crash at each other's places. But things soon turn a little too real when Olivia gets pregnant. She says that she can get it aborted, but Connor says that they should give it a second thought. Olivia is taken aback when Connor says that he loves her. She also confesses her feelings, and he says that they should take this step as he is going to be by her side. Connor tells her that he sees himself married in the future. And this time, she shocks him by saying that she would love to be a part of it as well. They go to his mother's house and share the news with them. She is bustling with joy and wants to know everything about the baby. They're walking back home when they find Jenny waiting outside. She says that she is pregnant. Olivia says that he was using protection, but she says that it must have happened during the morning. Olivia wasn't aware of it, leaving her furious. She immediately decides to leave and says that she's not going to raise her kids with a side chick and another baby. Connor says that she is making a deal about it, since she is the one who initiated everything. But Olivia isn't ready to listen to anything and rushes out. Jenny says that she didn't want something like this to happen, but she just wanted to tell him about it. Connor says that he is not ready for it, but Jenny says that it's her decision. To make matters even worse, she says that she told her parents that Connor was her boyfriend. She tries to reach out to her, but Olivia doesn't respond. He tells Greg and his husband about everything. He also says that he envisioned a great life with Olivia, and now it seems to be slipping away. Just then, he receives a message from her that she is aborting the child. Olivia also goes to Kevin's house so he can distract her. Connor meets Jenny at a coffee shop. She says that the whole trajectory of her life has changed because of this, and Connor asks her to get it aborted. But she doesn't want to do it as it feels wrong. She then asks him to pray with her, which he does reluctantly. But she soon breaks out into laughter as she was just pulling his leg. Just then, he receives a call from Olivia, who says that she is getting the abortion done the next day. It breaks his heart, and he begs to see her before she gets it done. He meets her and begs to go with her. She says that she isn't going to change her mind, but he says that he doesn't want her to change her mind. He simply wants to go with her as they were in this together. She finally agreed to it. They finally reach the abortion center, but she starts to have second thoughts as it's breaking her heart. She tells Connor that it feels wrong as she can feel the child grow inside of her. But this incident makes them closer as Olivia becomes warm towards him once again. They are on their way to the clinic. Olivia says that she doesn't want to go through it, but just when Connor seems to be happy about it, she changes her mind and says that she's going to get it aborted. She says that she doesn't know what she wants anymore, but Connor says that if she chooses to keep the baby, he will make sure that he is the best father. She is finally convinced, and they decide to go back home. On their way back, they start to listen to music, but suddenly Kevin's message pops up, and Connor is left furious. She tells him that it happened when they broke up, but Connor says that she made him feel bad about something when she initiated it, and later she went ahead and did something like that. They separate after that, and Connor tells his mom about everything. She says that he has to make the best decision, and she will be on his way. Connor is taking Ginny out for a physical exam, and Greg has joined him as well. Things are awkward at first with Greg's presence, but they soon loosen up and share a fun banter. They are at the clinic, but to add to the misery, Olivia shows up there as well. The moment they see each other, chaos ensues. Olivia bashes both of them, but Ginny gets teary-eyed by saying that it was simply an accident and no one is at fault. And instead of going at each other's throats, they should help each other. Finally, Olivia calms down and even apologizes for her behavior. Connor then accompanies Olivia to the exam. Connor and Ginny go baby shopping. He apologizes for not calling her after that night. She says that parents want to meet her baby daddy, and he agrees to meet them as well. He then goes to the gender reveal with Olivia and reveals that they're going to have a daughter. But Connor doesn't seem to be excited at all. He says that he's excited about the child, but the awkwardness between them is unbearable. He says that if they want, they can get past everything and start fresh. But Olivia says that it's not that easy, and she is a woman, and everyone is going to judge her. She also apologizes for acting erratically and says that she will try to get past the hurdles, and they finally hug. They are at a therapy session, but Greg is trying to pretend to be Olivia's boyfriend. Connor and Ginny have gone together, and Ginny says that Connor has made things easier for her, which makes her feel secure. But Olivia doesn't like what she hears. Olivia takes Connor away and asks him if she is back with Ginny again, but he refuses it, saying nothing like that is going on. Connor goes to meet Ginny's parents. They're a Christ-believing small family who are excited about the child. After the dinner, they started to play childhood videos of Ginny, but it soon makes her uncomfortable and she leaves from there. They're in her bedroom, and she tells him that maybe if he tries, then he will be able to love her as well. Soon, they get close and she kisses him, but he stops her by saying that he is there to support her. They sleep next to each other. He wakes up the next morning and finds that Ginny has already left for work. But on his way out, he meets her dad, who is extremely passive-aggressive. He even forces Connor to have a cup of coffee with him. He tells Connor that they're an old-fashioned Orthodox family, and he expects Connor not to pollute Ginny's mind. They are driving when Connor asks her about when she is planning to tell the truth to her parents. But she says that she hasn't thought of anything just yet, as everyone seems to be so happy. Just when they reach her place, they get shocked to find out that her parents have thrown them a surprise baby shower. At that party, he also finds that she has lied about him to the people in the community. On the other hand, Olivia's sister is helping her through everything, but she's having a hard time without Connor. Ginny's parents have taken a liking to him as well. Connor is worried about it, but Ginny says that she will come clean when the time is right. Greg tells him that Ginny's community is not as bad as he thought, and Connor might find his happy ending there. Connor and Olivia are babysitting the sister's kids once again. She's happy to see him with the kids, but she finds the post about the baby shower, and it breaks her heart completely. She confronts him about it, and he says that he was just helping her. He also says that she will come clean soon, but Olivia says that's not going to happen, and she will drag it out till they can get back together again. He says that she can't tell him anything about it, as she is the one who isn't giving them a shot. Things heat up between them, and they kiss. But just then, her sister comes back and he leaves. For the first time, she feels reassured about her relationship. One night, Kevin shows up at Olivia's apartment and is shocked to see her pregnant. She doesn't understand his reaction, and he says that he lied about his vasectomy. He says that he can still have kids, and Olivia is left horrified. They immediately start to look for a paternity test so they can confirm who the father is. They are at the clinic, but Olivia seems to be completely distant. She says that she might not be a good choice for him and might even ruin his life. But he reassures her by saying that she is the strongest person that he knows and will be a great mother. She suddenly starts to have contractions and goes into labor. Her sister asks her if she has come clean to Connor, but she says that she wants the confirmation. Connor comes there, and together they start to reminisce about the first time they met. He then kisses her and says that he wants to have his daughter and start a family. Just then, Connor gets a call, and Ginny says that she has gone into labor. She is coming to the same hospital, and before he can do anything, they appear in front of him. Her father gets suspicious and finds Olivia. They try to come up with multiple lies, but he has already figured out the lies. He lunges at Connor, and security has to separate them. Having no other way, Ginny tells her parents everything, which completely crushes them. Ginny is in a different ward and tells Connor that they don't have to pretend anymore. Olivia gets a call regarding the paternity test result. Connor goes to meet Olivia, and she tells him that it's not his daughter. He is oblivious, and she tells him about everything. She begs for forgiveness, but he can't hear anything as his world has come crashing down. Without saying anything, he leaves from there. He goes out and breaks down in tears. He then goes back to Ginny's words and says that he is there for his daughter's birth. Both women go into labor and give birth to healthy babies. While Connor is with his daughter, Olivia comes there. She tells him that she never meant any harm, and she is ready to do anything that it takes because she loves him so much. But Connor refuses to indulge by saying that he has a different life now and he wants to move on with that. She then goes to meet Jenny and tells her everything. They share a heartfelt conversation and say that they can be a help to each other if they want. Both agree, and they share a laugh. After some time, everyone is settled down. Connor has started to co-parent with Jenny, and he even gets time to spend some alone time with his daughter. Just as the bell rings and Olivia shows up there, he welcomes them, and they start to have a discussion. Just then, Olivia reveals that she has named her daughter Alice, which they decided together. Connor doesn't know what to say about it, and she continues. She says that she has no more secrets to hide, and now they are free. And if Connor wants, then they can move forward and start a new life. They soon engage in a fun banter, and Olivia says that from now on, she will be the one taking accountability for everything. Both of them kiss in hopes of starting a new life. So, that was the recap for the 2025 film, The Threesome. For more recaps like this, stay subscribed to the channel. And if you have liked this video, you may also like this.